傍観するのではなく、自ら主体的に変革を起こし、
Forget everything you think you know about the future of cars. While the world is racing towards electric, convinced it's the only way forward, Honda is about to drop a bombshell nobody saw coming. Not China, not even Elon Musk. Behind closed doors, they've been perfecting a revolutionary engine poised to utterly shake the entire EV industry. Imagine a vehicle that doesn't need gas, never plugs in, and yet outperforms anything electric. Sounds impossible? Be patient. This isn't just a new car. It's the amazing twist that could completely redefine how we drive. And it's about to change everything. Before we dive into how Honda plans to flip the electric vehicle world upside down, let's rewind to the man who started it all, Soichiro Honda. Forget fancy suits. Soichiro was a hands-on dreamer, a tinkerer whose hands were almost always covered in grease. Born in 1906, surrounded by tools in his blacksmith father's shop, he grew up fixing bikes and obsessed with speed. He had this wild, unwavering belief he could create something awesome. He didn't start with flashy cars, though. His first gig was making tiny engine parts, piston rings, for Toyota. Life wasn't glamorous. His factory was bombed during World War II, forcing him to rebuild from scratch. But Soichiro never quit. After the war, with Japan in chaos and gas scarce, he got clever. He slapped old military generator engines onto bicycles, and boom, the first Honda motorized bike was born. Scrappy, but it worked. 2 years later, in 1948, the Honda Motor Company officially launched. From that rickety bike, Honda took off like a rocket. Their motorcycles soon dominated races, proving Japan could build machines as tough as any in the West. Then came the cars. Simple, speedy, dependable. The Honda name became legend. Today, they turn out more engines than anyone else on the planet, from bikes to jets, even Formula One racers. From a guy with oily hands to a global powerhouse. Electric cars used to sound like science fiction. No gas, no roar, just plug it in and roll. But now, they're everywhere. Teslas zoom down highways. Charging stations pop up overnight. And the electric future didn't just creep in, it hit like a lightning bolt. Governments jumped in, tossing out tax breaks and cash bonuses, even threatening to ban petrol cars entirely. EVs got a huge global push to tackle climate change, quickly becoming the new normal everyone chased. But beneath the shiny surface, there's a flip side that doesn't get enough airtime. Batteries don't last forever. They're bulky, packed with rare materials like cobalt and lithium, mined in ways that scar landscapes and pollute water. And when those batteries finally give out, getting rid of them is a headache we haven't quite figured out. Then there's charging. It's not a 5-minute gas stop. It can take hours. That nagging worry, will I make it home, doesn't fade, especially on long drives. Money's another catch. EVs aren't cheap. And while plugging in feels affordable now, imagine everyone doing it at once. Electricity bills could climb fast. So while EVs look like a dream fix, dig a little deeper and you'll spot the cracks. It's not just about swapping gas for electric, it's about finding a solution that's truly clean and works for everyone without kicking the problem down the road. And this is precisely where Honda enters the picture. While everyone else piles onto the electric bandwagon, Honda is hitting the brakes on that idea and taking a radical detour. They're dodging the long charging waits, the looming battery trash pileup, and the global hunt for rare, conflict-mined metals. So what's their game-changing plan? It's not electric, and it's not your usual gas guzzler. It's a clever middle ground, powered by something truly remarkable: hydrogen, the lightest element in the universe. When you use it, all you get is pure water. No smog, no mess, just H2O. Honda is betting big that hydrogen could be the real game changer for clean cars. And here's the cool part, they're not new to this. They've been tinkering with hydrogen for years. Back in 2015, Honda rolled out the Clarity Fuel Cell, a hydrogen-powered car that felt like it zoomed straight out of a sci-fi movie. It didn't plug in, it didn't use gas. It was Japan's first hydrogen car you could actually buy. It was an engineering marvel, boasting a range of 360 miles on a full tank, beating most EVs at the time, and leaving only water vapor behind. Silent, smooth, and spacious. The Clarity seemed to have cracked the code for clean driving. But here's where the wheels fell off. The world wasn't ready. Hydrogen station. Honda didn't just walk away from hydrogen. They stepped back, watched the EV craze unfold, and quietly kept tinkering. Now they're back, and they've brought a powerful buddy, General Motors. Together, they've cooked up something fresh to tackle the Clarity's old headaches. Longer range, slicker tech, and a ride people already know and love. Say hello to the CR-V hydrogen SUV. This isn't just a tweak, it's a full-on comeback that could rattle the EV world. At first glance, it looks like your typical family-friendly Honda CR-V. But underneath, it's an entirely new beast. Instead of a gas engine or a plug-in battery, this SUV runs purely on hydrogen. Two high-pressure hydrogen tanks are tucked away in the back. Compact, efficient, and safe. A clever power unit under the seats balances speed and safety like a pro. Here's the true game changer. This CR-V doesn't need to be plugged into a wall. Its fuel cell system works like magic, turning hydrogen into electricity on the go. Hydrogen and oxygen team up in a clean, controlled process to create instant energy. The only thing it leaves behind? Pure water vapor, clean enough to practically sip. What does this mean for you? Freedom and convenience. Refueling takes just 3 to 5 minutes, as quick as filling a gas tank. Once full, this CR-V can go as far as some of the best electric cars out there, reaching close to 400 miles on a single tank. You won't be stuck worrying about running out of juice mid-adventure. This is a huge win for everyday drivers who want an easy, no-compromise ride that's truly kind to the planet. But the surprises don't stop there. Honda's CR-V hydrogen SUV isn't just about getting you from point A to point B. It's packed with an incredible secret weapon. It can share its power. Think of it like having a backup generator on wheels. If a storm knocks out your electricity, this CR-V can keep your home humming and your essential gadgets charged. It's not just a car, it's a lifeline when things go sideways. And don't worry, Honda didn't sacrifice comfort for all this futuristic tech. The CR-V still has that classic Honda vibe everyone loves. Sleek, spacious, and perfect for families. The hydrogen system is cleverly tucked away, so you get all the eco-friendly power without losing room for your groceries or soccer gear. It feels natural, not forced, like the high-tech stuff was always meant to be there. Honda's playing it smart with the rollout too. They're starting in places like California and Japan, where hydrogen stations are already up and running. That way, drivers can hit the road without stressing about where to refuel. As more stations pop up, the CR-V will expand to new spots. Honda isn't rushing. They're building something that will grow strong over time. This quiet, clever plan might just shake things up. No loud hype, just solid strategy and the right partners. That's what makes this SUV such a sneaky threat to the electric vehicle world. While others are racing to build faster chargers and bigger batteries, Honda's already delivering instant refueling, long drives, and zero pollution, all wrapped in a familiar, trusty package. For years, hydrogen cars, like Honda's Clarity, had one glaring problem: not enough places to refuel. The tech was awesome, clean, efficient, ready to roll. But without fuel stations, drivers were stranded. That hiccup nearly put the brakes on the entire hydrogen dream. But guess what? Things are changing fast. Hydrogen stations are popping up across the US, with California leading the charge. Other states are watching closely, ready to follow. Japan is all in on hydrogen, making it a key part of their national energy plan. Germany is building stations to power heavy trucks. And China, the world's biggest car market, is pouring billions into hydrogen to fuel buses, taxis, and more. This isn't just talk, it's happening. Governments aren't just testing hydrogen anymore, they're betting big on it. Why? It's not only super clean for cars, but also perfect for trucks, buses, and transit systems that need to haul heavy loads over long distances. Hydrogen refuels in a flash, keeps you going farther, and doesn't leave you waiting for a charger to free up. Here's where it gets juicy. Electric vehicles are incredibly popular, but their system is starting to creak. Power grids are struggling to keep up, and sometimes folks are even told not to charge during peak hours. We need more electricity, and we're not building it fast enough. Plus, EV batteries rely on rare, expensive metals like lithium and cobalt, which are tough on the environment to mine. With supply shortages, recycling headaches, and rising costs,
EVs aren't looking quite as green as they used to. Hydrogen, in contrast, doesn't overload the power grid or need hours to charge. Plus, it skips those rare, hard-to...
Here's the coolest part. You can make hydrogen from water using sunlight or wind power, something called green hydrogen. Imagine that, running your car on just water and sunshine. No pollution, no grid stress, and no bulky batteries needed. Honda has always been the engine master. From zippy mopeds to roaring race cars, they've built machines that make hearts race. But with the world supposedly waving goodbye to gasoline, what does engine power even mean anymore? For Honda, it's all about hydrogen, and they're taking it to the next level. Instead of just chasing batteries like everyone else, Honda asked a bold question. How do we keep engines awesome and make them green? Their answer? Advanced hydrogen fuel cells. These aren't your typical electric systems. They're quick, smooth, and feel like driving a classic car, except they're super clean. No noise, no smoke, no gas, just water vapor and instant eco-friendly power. Honda isn't ditching engines, they're making them better than ever. They've teamed up with General Motors, blending Honda's engine genius with GM's electric know-how. Together, they're creating fuel cell systems that are smaller, faster, and way more efficient. It's a match made in car heaven. But wait, there's more. Honda is also part of a big Japanese alliance with Toyota, Subaru, Mazda, and even Yamaha. They're working on super clean combustion engines that run on wild stuff like biofuels, hydrogen, and even ammonia. This isn't about replacing.
So here's the buzz. Is Honda's new hydrogen-powered CR-V about to steal the spotlight from electric vehicles? When it comes to charging time, EVs can take anywhere from 30 minutes to hours to juice up. The CR-V? It's ready to roll in just 3 to 5 minutes. That's not just convenient, it's a total game changer. Then there's range. Most EVs give you 200 to 300 miles per charge. The hydrogen CR-V goes further, hitting close to 400 miles on a full tank. For road trips or busy days, those extra miles mean fewer stops and less stress. And being truly green? Electric vehicles produce zero emissions while driving, which is awesome. But the CR-V goes even cleaner. Its fuel cell pumps out nothing but water vapor, no big batteries needed, and no worries about the environmental toll of making or tossing them. Honda isn't trying to destroy EVs, but the CR-V's speed, range, and eco-edge make it a serious contender. Hydrogen isn't here to steal the spotlight. It's carving its own essential path. It's perfect for long-haul trucks, city buses,